Saying the tagline, your radiography degree versus AI, who is more employable in the next 5 years, is unsettling, right? As AI dominates headlines, webinars, and podcasts, it is only natural that radiographers, both professionals and those in training, will keep asking questions like, will AI replace radiographers? Will I still have a job? Should I be worried about my job? Is AI my competition? I mean, it doesn't eat, rest, nor sleep. Where does that leave you then? The radiographer or the student radiographer that has invested years into training in this profession. Should you panic, switch careers, or jump ship? Kindly stay with me as there's more to this narrative than just fair. And on that note, hello and welcome everyone, especially to radiographers and radiographers in training, to today's video where we'll be discussing a growing concern, something that kept reoccurring in the responses obtained from the survey I conducted. The fear of artificial intelligence and its impact on the job security of radiographers. Let's get one thing straight. The global conversation about AI taking over roles and careers is no longer a prediction. It is a reality. And it is not just a radiography profession. From banking to transportation, AI is taking over industries. Take the automated teller machine ATM in the banking industry for a relatable example. It didn't eliminate bank workers. However, it certainly changed their roles. So should we fear AI? No. In fact, I believe that if we play it smart, AI could be the best thing that has happened to the radiography profession. Let's begin with an undeniable truth. Radiography is fundamentally tied to technology. Without tech, neither radiography nor radiology would even exist. From film screen radiography to computed radiography to direct digital radiography, every leap in imaging technology has changed how we work and improved patient care. But today, the focus isn't just on better machines. It is on smarter machines powered by artificial intelligence. In a nutshell, radiography has and will always evolve. And we all know that evolution does not favor the fearful, but the adaptable. In essence, AI may not replace you as a radiographer, but a radiographer that understands AI may replace a radiographer that does not. So, what is artificial intelligence? AI, or artificial intelligence, is the ability of machines to mimic human intelligence. In essence, machines that are able to have deep thought processes and take decisions like humans would naturally do. AI in the field of radiography started from the early computer-aided diagnosis card that was used in mammography to the now complex automated detection system that are able to identify fractures on X-rays. They can diagnose or screen for tuberculosis or pneumonia on chest X-rays. They can now quantify the volume of the brain tissue on an MRI scan. They can detect nodules on CT, and the list goes on and on. It is no longer radiologists alone that are on the radar of AI and its potential impact to job security. Radiographers are in a radiographer and focus too. So as a radiographer, you have trained or are training to produce optimum radiographs, position patients, calibrate equipment, and the likes of them. But AI is also learning to optimize protocols, flag positioning errors, adjust for doses, and even attempting to position patients with robotic assistance. And no, this is not futuristic sci-fi. It is already happening in smart hospitals across the globe. The reality check is it has been happening for a while. This did not start today. AI has been slowly integrated into the imaging workflows for years, often without the radiographers being aware of it. Modern X-ray machines use automatic exposure controls AECs to control for exposure factors with minimal human inputs. Some machines now auto-collimate, select parameters, and adjust for those variations. These and many more that have hitherto been the sole domain of radiographers are being taken over by machines. The big question is, what is now left for radiographers? If machines can select parameters and protocols and even position patients, what then would radiographers do? Would radiographers become obsolete like other imaging modalities such as dacrystography or cyanography? I bet someone listening to this from somewhere across the globe may have never heard of these procedures. And even those that have, I'm certain may not have seen it if they've graduated in the past 10 years or so. I have not. So would we become obsolete? Absolutely not, unless we refuse to evolve. Yes, AI is fast. And yes, it is getting smarter. But what AI still can't do is comfort a child during a trauma scan, for instance, adjust in real time for emergencies, make flexible decisions in unpredictable settings, show empathy, critical thinking, and situational adjustments. AI can enhance image quality, but only you, the radiographer, can create the environment for safe, ethical, and patient centered care. So here's the good news: AI won't replace radiographers, but open new doors of opportunities such as AI system oversight and auditing, protocol design and quality assurance, radiographer reporting roles already happening in other parts of the world like the UK, soft skill like patient communication and counseling. This can actually be your opportunity as a radiographer to move into a more autonomous, tech savvy, and patient centered role. So, what about Africa and other low and medium income countries around the globe? All this talk about AI may sound far-fetched, especially for some radiographer working with processing chemicals in some rural area that has never seen a computed radiographic system. Because yes, it is true that the pace of technological advancements in Africa and other parts of the world are at a snail's speed, but AI is coming. Yes, and even to Africa. We may have some decades before AI fully transforms roles of radiographers in Africa due to the obvious lag in technological availability, internet connectivity. But it will eventually happen, largely due to interventions like the donor TB screening projects, increasing availability of low-cost AI systems like partnerships between companies, large companies, equipment companies around the world, and the shortage of human resources worsened by the JAPA syndrome will eventually force the system in Africa to adopt artificial intelligence. But AI will not take over your job overnight, at least in the beginning. Rather, it will augment, support, and amplify your impact as a radiographer. Imagine a tool that is able to flag off errors and exposure factors even before the exposure is made, further reducing the chances of repeats, reducing the radiation dose to both the patient and yourself. That is not a threat, it's backup. But then how do you stay relevant when such intelligent systems arrive on the scene? All you need is a growth mindset, curiosity to explore new tools, and the courage to adapt to the changing future of healthcare. In our next video, we'll dive into smart moves you can make as a student, a radiographer, or even a training institution to stay future ready, even in resource constrained settings. So kindly drop your thoughts, concerns, fears, or questions you may still have about artificial intelligence, especially as it pertains radiography, in the comment section. I would love to read from you. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. It's bye for now.